Hey guys, I've got some new Madam Glam gel colors to swatch today, and then we're going to use a few of them to do some tarot card nail art.
Give it to me like
Hello. Welcome back to another video on my channel. So I got these new colors from Madam Glam. It's not a collection. I just picked a few out. A couple of them I think were on the clearance page. I think it's the two glitters actually. And then I just kind of picked some other ones that I thought would be good for the holiday season and just the winter season. So we are going to swatch these first. And then I have a new tarot deck. I'm going to pull a card from the deck and we'll use some of these colors to do a swatch stick of some nail art. Alrighty, let's get right into it. So the first one I'm going to start with is a color called Glorious. So it's this really pretty periwinkle. I feel like I've said periwinkle a lot in my videos. I love this color. But I don't think I have one exactly like this. So this one I thought was just perfect for the winter. It's got like sort of a creamy effect, like a cozy kind of winter sweater effect. And you can use it, I mean, you can really use it all year round. It's a bit of a spring color. You could do it in the summer. But it's really pretty. And that's one coat. So the next color is called In All Honesty. And this one is a jelly teal. So it's got sort of like an emerald kind of undertone. But it's got that like see-through sort of look to it. So you could do this over another color, but it has a really nice glassy effect. Now I just did one coat pretty much. I think if I had done two, it would have been even deeper. But you kind of get the idea just in the one coat. It's really nice. And two coats would just make it sharper. The next one is called TomBoy. So this is one of my favorites. This is one of the ones I think was on the clearance, and I could kind of tell by this brush. Like, look at this brush right here. This was pissing me off, this brush. The color is gorgeous. It's a sort of indigo purple, but it's got like some sparkles in it. It's really thick. This is great for the holidays, and I think I'm going to do this on my own nails actually. But this brush, I was having a really hard time with this brush, so I did fix this afterwards. But just out of the bottle. I'm doing a really thick coat here, and it's gorgeous. So ignore the big lump of whatever is in that, and just look at that color. Our next color is called Echo Chic Red. I think this was also on clearance, and this is another one I thought was perfect for the holidays. To be honest, I think it looked nicer in the image. You do need like 2 or 3 coats, but it's very thick. It's got sparkles in it, and I think it's got some hollows in it as well. So it's a little bit difficult to work with. And I just kind of start to slather it on, because you need to go thick with this one. Otherwise, you're not going to get the full effect with all the sparkles in it. And I'm kind of contemplating doing a gradient actually with the TomBoy and this one on my own nails. So we'll see what happens when I do that. But yeah, this is great for the holidays. But you see how I have to sort of play around with it a lot, just to get it even and make sure that it's fully covered and there's no like bald spots. Once it's done, looks like a ruby slipper, right? Really pretty. And then this one is called Let It Snow. This is one of my favorites. I love these glitters. They almost look like cat eyes, like cat eye polishes, but they're not. Although I didn't actually test it out, so don't quote me on that. I'll get back to you. But this has like some blues and some greens and some silvers. Really nice. Looks like a starry night, a starry snowy night. You even have a little bit of purples in there, some teal, and another great holiday color. So I'm going to top coat and cure them, and then we will take a look at them again. So glorious, really pretty. In all honesty, TomBoy, this is really nice. Just the brush sucked. Eco Chic Red. And then the last one is Let It Snow. So I'm happy with the colors. Now let's see if we can do something with the card I pull. These are our colors. I'm using a new tarot deck today, and this is the card that I pulled with the deck. So, Ace of Wands is associated with fire energy. Perfect. The Ace of Wands encourages you to follow your heart and live your passion. It symbolizes inspiration, new opportunities, growth, and potential. So, new opportunity or ideas with the potential to grow. The landscape symbolizes growth. The stars, I'm saying these are stars. Reach for the stars. anything is possible. So this is symbolic of the growth capability, promises of opportunities to come, the mountain peaks, mountain lines of the horizon remind us that there will always be challenges along the way, but they are surmountable with enough effort. So ideas flowing, motivation, inspiration to pursue new paths. You're open to new opportunities that align with your higher self. So follow your heart, live your passion. If you feel a strong pull towards a new project or path but are questioning, this gives you a gentle push to pursue your dreams. So, with that, let's see what we can do. Okay. This and this. I'm going to try to use these 3 colors, okay? So. Okay, so I have buffed my tip or my swatch stick, and I primed it. And I'm going in with Let It Snow. That is going to be my background color, and it's going to represent the Starry Night. So starting with 1 coat, and I think I just do 1 actually. And then I'm going to go in with TomBoy. So just getting my annoying brush here and putting some of this color on my palette. This started to drive me really crazy, so I think I paused the camera here and I tore it apart and I cleaned the brush, so you'll see it in the end. So I'm going to go in with TomBoy, and TomBoy I'm going to use to do sort of my mountain peaks, my sort of landscape, and I'm going to do it on the lower portion of the stiletto. So I decided to just kind of take it from an angle. So I'm kind of doing like a V down. I'm just sort of drawing out this is like a rough sort of outline. So sharp point down, and then I'm going to do a little flick up. So it'll have a bit of a V. And that's going to be my mountain range. So once I'm done the outline and I've kind of got it mapped out, I'm just doing 1 coat on the TomBoy, just cleaning up the bottom, just painting it fully. It ends up looking a bit like a crooked French. So 1 coat of this, and then I'll go with my 2nd coat to make it darker before I go on to the next step. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Perfect Black and just put it on my palette here. And I'm going to use a liner brush just to outline the mountain peaks. So I kind of wanted a bolder transition between the mountains and the stars that are supposed to be in the background. So I'm starting with a bit of a finer line, and I go over it a few times just to make it bolder. And then I'm going to go and do another coat of the TomBoy so that there's more of a contrast and a difference between the bottom section, can I speak? The bottom section of the nail and the top section of the nail. So I think this is my third coat at this point. But I really wanted it to stand out. So here I'm taking my liner brush, I'm just thickening up those lines as the outline, and then I do go down the sidewalls as well. So I put a border, not all the way down, but I put a little bit of a border down the sidewalls. I just find it looks, it makes the nail stand out. And I really like the effect. And I'm going to matte the bottom piece. So the stars will be shiny, the mountain will be matte, and then I will do the outline shiny as well. So here we're just making sure that I am not touching the black line, because the line is going to be shiny as well as the stars. So I'm also curing in between each coat. So I'm not showing you that I'm doing that, but I am curing in between each coat. So once this is fully matted, I'm going to put it in the lamp to cure. So I found these little decals, and I thought the copper was sort of a perfect color because it matched the flowers on the tarot, like right at the bottom. So I'm just doing one. So I put a little bit of my 6-in-1 nail glue. I just put a little sort of dab on there. And then I placed my little flower decal. Actually, I haven't done it yet. Have I done it? Yeah, I totally done it. Okay, so then I got my rhinestones. So I've got these rhinestones, and I'm just starting to do my wand. So I want sort of like rhinestones down the bottom, and then I think I'm going to do them through the top as well for the wand. Okay, so I've got the bottom of my wand with the rhinestones placed. And you see me starting to do down the sidewalls. So just sort of extending that those black lines down the sidewalls to make the mountain peaks sort of stand out a little more. So after I pull that fluff out, I'm taking the matte top coat and I'm going around my rhinestones just to seal them in. And I want to rematte the TomBoy color. And then I'm going around the decal as well. So I'm going to finish this up with some more rhinestones. I'm going to extend my wand a bit. And then I'm going to top coat my black lines here. And then we'll be back and we'll take a look at the final results. So as just as a reminder, so we did the Madame Glam, the new colors, the new swatches. Oh, by the way, I fixed it. It just had, so this was a one that was on sale, so it's like all caked. It actually had a big chunk in there, so I just cleaned it off. And I think it's gonna work again. Because I really love this color. So these are our swatches. We've got Let It Snow, got Eco Chic Red, TomBoy, In All Honesty, and Glorious. We pulled the Ace of Wands, and that's our tarot nail art, or tarot swatch nail art to match. So these are tough, but it actually worked out because the colors matched. So I've been wanting to pick this deck up, and I figured I'd just give it a try today because of the dark colors, and yeah, it worked. So there we go. And I was even able to do the red, so I did a little, you can see it right there. See? Little dab and a little dab. There we go. So there we have it. Let me know what you think. This one was a little harder. Just with all the dark colors and just like there's so much going on in that card. So the nail does look a little busy, but I think I pulled it off. I think it really speaks to the card. So let me know what you think. What would you have done differently? I keep seeing my hair falling into the shot. I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, so I know I said I was going to do my nails. I have taken off the color, you probably could tell. Cut them down, shaped them, cleaned them, they're ready to go. So we will do these, we'll do mine in the next video. This time for sure. And we'll do a nice festive holiday set or something. So thank you for stopping by. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the video and the tarot card reading. And I will see you guys next time.